Hi, I'm Andrea Lewis, and I played Hazel on Degrassi.
And hey, I'm Christina Schmidt, and I played Terri on Degrassi.
Terri! You've been avoiding me all day.
How would I describe Terri? Terri definitely was self-conscious, dealt with that, some of the bullying in school, was desperate for that crush and everything like that. And I remember being Christina, looking at Terri, being like, come on, Terri, come on, like, let's not act like that. You're better than this. So it was interesting to actually really go into a person like that, like Terri, who was like truly dealing with some deep issues and had a hard time getting out of it, and was really affected by the people around her, and had some great moments of overcoming that, and when she got into modeling and everything. But definitely that self-conscious girl who, it would like break my heart playing her sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I would describe Hazel as a best friend, but I think she was also trying to figure out her voice and where she fit in within the dynamic of the school, I would say, in terms of like, Paige was like this top mean girl, but then she also had Terri as a friend who was like, I'm not so sure about myself. And I feel like Hazel was literally in between that. Like, not always super confident, not always like insecure, but definitely didn't necessarily always know where she fit into the spaces.
Sorry I'm late. I wanted to get in the mood.
I know one of my favorite parts playing Terri was the PMS on stage, blue glasses, sparkles in my hair, matching blue sparkly shirt, and just giving it. Like, just giving it in the high school. I think it was a talent show.
Yeah, something like that.
I know that was really, really fun because we got to go to a recording studio to record this song before, and I really remember how much fun that was.
Yeah, I'm like, for me, any of the school dances.
Oh, the school dances.
Yeah, any episode that required us to have a dance of some sort was always like a lot of fun. And so, yeah, to go back to like favorite episode, one of my favorite scenes is between Paige and Hazel in the bathroom, where she finds out that she's raped and she's talking about it. Like, I just genuinely enjoyed doing that scene with Lauren.
I said no over and over.
You said no? And he didn't listen?
He just pushed me down harder. He didn't stop. He wouldn't stop.
I completely agree with you. I know my scene with Craig when his dad passed away.
Before my dad died, I wanted him gone. So why am I crying now that he is?
Because you love him.
And we bonded in that moment. Yeah, that was a powerful, powerful scene, and super emotional, and it's fun. Degrassi is so lighthearted and dramatic, but to really be able to push yourself as an actor too in that way and have those emotional, dramatic moments were really great. Mm-hmm. I know from my perspective and Terri's perspective, and especially being a model now, and with the whole revolution of self-love and body positivity and all that stuff, dealing with the issues that Terri dealt with, it was like lifelong impact on people. Like, people will message me like, you changed my life and helped me accept my body, when I didn't even really think of that at the time. When I was filming that, I was like quite young. I didn't personally know anybody going through an abusive relationship, and just how real that is, and mm-hmm. seeing that on camera on a TV show dealing with teens, just how impactful that was. I didn't even realize that till now as an adult.
Yeah, I could agree. I think only as an adult am I able to truly process the impact. And so I think that a lot of the things have only impacted me now, or in the last, I would say 10 years, in the sense of like people still messaging you, still talking about something that you did that they, like, it really stuck with them. It really resonated with them. I think even Hazel playing a Muslim character, like a Black Muslim character, I still don't even see that represented on television in that way. And I know at the time I didn't even know the impact of that kind of storytelling or that kind of representation. That's incredible, and I'm so glad to be a part of something where people can have those bonding moments and those stories and share those with you.
Getting loose and getting pictures from my ex. SMS, triple X.
When the Drake video was all happening, I know I messaged Andrea right away because we always was like, did you get
and is it real? Is this a thing? Yeah.
And that was awesome. That was awesome. It was a great way to bring everybody back. And it was such a fun day. And the response from everybody and the diehard Degrassi fans who were just loving it.
I remember, though, what was fun was everybody was a little nervous. Like, it had been a while since as a collective cast we had all seen each other. So it was like, it was literally like a full-fledged reunion. And I can remember this where it's like, I think we might have wrapped at like 5:30, 4:30 in the morning. And I remember somebody telling Aubrey that it was like, okay, it's time to wrap now. And he was like, wait, really? Like, we can't just like keep the party going? And it was like, it was a party. And so, yeah, I think the surprising thing for us is just like, turnaround was this quick.
Where would Hazel and Terri be? I think right here, like, we are Terri and Hazel. Like, I'm literally in LA to model.
Yeah.
And we hooked up. We're still good friends.
Yeah.
So I like to view it as Terri and Hazel, Christina and Andrea are just still friends from high school.
But I think more than anything, because they were two characters that were very much trying to find their voice, I think with the way people evolve, I would really hope that Terri and Hazel would be bosses now. That they would just be like really sure of themselves and really confident, but almost self-destructive in how sure of themselves they are. And yeah, they would be pursuing their careers, they'd be enjoying their lives, and they'd also be figuring themselves out as women and what that looks like for relationships and friendships and career and work-life balance and all of that kind of stuff. So, but it's a question we get all of the time that I'm like, something legitimately needs to happen, like a Terri and Hazel reboot. It just needs to, it needs to be like a thing.